Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We'll get started here in just a second. Okay, so now we're gonna play through chapter 2, and right now we're just solo with Jude, so let's get going. Oh yeah, there's no map. Let's go this way, I guess. I have no idea. I would not fight any enemies because you're solo right now. It's not easy to do it with multiple people. I don't think we're supposed to go to Fezabel Marsh. I think we're supposed to go the other way. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've actually played this game through. So let's go this way. The save point's over here, so the game probably wants us to go this way anyway. Like I said, try to avoid any fights. It's just better. We're basically looking for our party members, if you guys remember from the last, from the stream on Friday. We got separated.
So cold, I can't feel my fingers.
In humans, that may lead to hypothermia and eventually death. But as a spirit, I'm fine.
Alright, let's just follow the path along. I don't think we have... No, we don't have any orbs or anything from that boss fight. I am off of work. That's why I'm able to stream at this time. I took some vacation time this week. Because of the Thanksgiving holiday is on Thursday, so... If anybody was curious, that's why I'm streaming today. I hope you're all having a good Monday, wherever you are in the world. Looks like there's a cave coming up, so let's save here. Oh, I left my phone upstairs. I should probably go grab that in case somebody texts me. Actually, I can just do this. I'll see it.
I wonder if the others went in here.
I can't
should probably
help
go
you
grab
with that
it.
one.
Shall we take a peek?
If you wish.
What do you think?
Whatever you like.
She's not very helpful. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my phone. I'll be right back, because I don't know if I'm gonna get any phone calls or anything today. So give me 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I just ran upstairs to grab my phone, like I said, in case I get summoned. Alright, now we have to go through this Kukar ice cave. Apparently there's a shop in here. I feel like I'm sitting very far back from my computer. Probably have some materials we can donate. You want to try and do this as much as you can. Because the more stuff you donate, the more stuff you'll get. Which is what you want, obviously. It's a very unique shop system. It's different than a lot of other games. Okay, good. Is there anything we should buy for Jude? That's for Elise, but she's not here. That's really expensive for only 50 attack. Should I get it? I don't know. I don't even know if that's worth it. It's not that great. Any armor for him that might be better? A mighty guard? I'll get that. A wind crest? And an aqua ribbon. Those are for the ladies who we don't have. Any good accessories? Not really. Food? Creamy beef bowl. Too expensive. What are these? Get some of these, I guess. Increases gall gain by 100%. That's pretty useful. I love miso soup. Although I've never had curry. I don't even know if there's like a place around here where I can get curry. Do we need any items? I guess we can just go. Is there anything down here? There's a chest or a bag, it looks like. Still don't have the world map. I feel like there's a boss fight up here, maybe? Fight this bat. Let's see.
Try fire. All right.
And that's the power of Muse. She's ridiculously overpowered. So we want to use her as much as possible, basically, while we're in solo mode. She does cost a lot of SP, but honestly, it's 100% worth it to use her because she's ridiculously strong in her spirit form. That's not the right way to go. Climb up these vines, see what's up here. I don't know if you come back to this place. Oh, great. Run.
Try fire. Demon fist. All right. Try fire. Is fighting the only
Guy's
answer?
annoying. I guess we jump down from here. Yeah, this looks... Hopefully I'm going the right way. Yep, cutscene time.
Quick, hide.
Looks like they're moving on.
Alvin.
What, no happy to see you?
Not really.
Hey, shoot! I miss you so much!
Tipo.
Elise, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Well done. Seems like every time I meet you, you're escorting a different chick.
This is,
On
This is
Mila's orders,
Muse.
huh? So, are all spirits good looking or what? I'm Alvin.
I don't know, you tell me. I've
Nice
never
to
met a
meet
spirit.
And I'm Tipo. Nice to meet ya. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is mine.
I hope the others got away. Should we keep moving? Huh? What is it?
you were always an Exodus agent, weren't you?
Why bother asking? He's just going to lie. That's right. He's a big fat liar.
Hey, I feel just as betrayed as you guys. Gillen didn't tell me about any of this.
He lied to you?
You got that right. The nerve of that guy, right?
If you feel so betrayed, you wouldn't be so cheerful.
Well, not necessarily, eh, Jude?
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know what to think anymore. And I could barely even concentrate on Gillen with that cold-hearted hottie floating next to him.
What was her name? Celsius? Do you know her?
Celsius. That would be the great spirit of ice.
Great spirit. Why didn't Mila recognize her?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Monster!
I suppose we should wrap up the chit-chat.
Didn't those strange soldiers head back toward the entrance?
Indeed. No doubt they are waiting for us to return.
What do we do?
Head deeper in?
Oh? So I can tag along?
Yeah, it would be nice to have
If it's
three.
okay with Jude, it's
people
okay
to
with
fight.
us. Not that we have to like it, though.
What do you say, kid?
Fine.
Great, then it's settled.
Thank God. Now we get to do our orbs. I have 0. He's got 5. We get all his arts? No, we need to get this. Let's do that. With Elise, all we're trying to do is get to the next board because we want to get her nurse as quickly as possible. That's basically what we're doing for her. Nurse will become immensely useful as soon as we get it. There it is! So we have nurse, finally. Thank God. Alright, now we can kind of fill the rest of this in. Might as well get to fill these. I mean, are these things even useful? Mind up. Life up. Not really. Those are all fairly useless. Max AC, I guess we can get those. Auto medicine, TP surge. We want to get Spirit 3. Alright, so he's got a bunch of stuff. It's useful. Any other guards we can give him? Dark guard. Attack conversion. Okay. Alright, so light guard. Casting window. Heal share plus. Auto medicine. Linked minds. That's... I'm gonna give her casting window. I want to see if it actually does anything.
Even an
All right,
ice cave
skit
feels
time.
warmer than being out in that snow.
What were those flying ships and soldiers that appeared from the sky?
It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Perhaps it was all a dream?
Come on.
And when Zhao died, was that a dream too?
If you
Yeah,
forget all
no,
about
it
it
wasn't.
might as well be. Just let it fade away in the morning light.
Yeah.
No need to lug that baggage
I
around.
don't think that's possible.
So, do
I'm
you
just
know
grabbing a
something
blanket.
about who those people were?
You know, I feel like I may have had a dream about them.
I have a t-shirt on
What an
and some
amusing
pajama pants, so
fellow
it's
you
a little
are.
chilly down here, so I'm just putting this blanket on. Fervent skit viewer. Yeah, the skits are like essential to the Tales series. It's how you get all your character development.
Try fire.
Why is Alvin just standing there? He's on semi-auto. Oh, I guess I should put him on auto then. I don't know why he just stood there. He didn't do anything. Hi, kitty. Alright, let's try and get out of this place. It's the Kooker Ice Cave. Looks like we gotta keep going a ways. It's interesting. I think this is the cave where it, looks like they meant to, develop this more, but it just ends up in a dead end. It feels like this area was supposed to be a larger area originally. Loot lover. Yep. Is there anything down this hallway? There's a chest. A treat that we'll never use.
Sunspark! Take this! Try fire! Fire blade! Demon fairy! Alright! Try fire! Take this!
Sorry about that.
Alright, let's move on. Lots of enemies. Lots of enemies. I don't really want to fight every single thing I see, but...
Try fire!
See how strong she is? It's ridiculous.
Alright! Sunspark! Hit!
Unleash Cloud of Darkness.
I can still do better.
They just littered this place with enemy for no reason. Okay, these turtles are annoying because they take a while to kill.
Try fire! Fire blade!
Unleash Cloud of Darkness. There's more? Open the Covenant of Darkness.
Try fire! Alright!
Hellfire! And that's a wrap.
Alright, let's keep going.
Here we go! Try fire!
There's a cat sitting out next to me who just bit me.
Alright!
Why are you biting?
Healer!
Finish them all.
Demon Fist! Ready?
Got it.
Demonic chaos!
There's more?
What blink darts do I have with him? Demon Fist. Palm Strike. Rising Falcon. Aqua Sweep. Well, I don't have Aqua Sweep.
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Oh, there's a little... I didn't think that they would put these in the dungeons. I guess I forgot about that. Iron leggings. Group them on somebody. Physical attack. Those are good. Anything would be good for her. Guess the Seal Ward. Guess a Mind Ring. See what that does. I hear a turtle. Is there anything over here? Item. A chest. Even though it's a bag, it's not a chest, but whatever. I don't call them chests.
The guard's down.
Ready?
Got it. Demonic chaos! No break, here we go. Ready when you are.
Oh, I do have Palm Strike, okay.
Is this really the only way?
Alright, let's keep going. It's like one of these long hallways you go down. Looks like it should be expanded to like... Oh, there's a hole right here. It looks like... And if I'm thinking of the right place... Maybe I'm not. But there's a dungeon in this game that looks like the developers were gonna like... do more with it, but they just didn't. I don't remember if it's this place or not. It might be. Where are we going? But the end of this game is severely rushed. Story-wise. It's still a fun game, but the ending, they just, like, rush through the plot really fast. It's one of the pitfalls of this game. Its sequel is fantastic. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight here. If I remember correctly. I think there's a boss here. I could be wrong. Alright, so we have to go this way. I think there is a boss fight here. This looks familiar.
You sure this is the right way?
What are you asking me for?
What do you think, Elise?
I'm just following Jude.
Well, which way do you think we should go?
Like you'd really trust any of my suggestions.
You got that right, you lying liar.
Yeah, what the Spud said.
Do whatever you like.
Right.
Everyone! Something's in the water!
Yep. Boss fight. If I recall, this fight is very annoying.
Oh, Aqua Dragons. What a menacing display.
What are you smiling about? This isn't a petting zoo.
Here they come!
I remember this fight being obnoxiously hard.
Everyone, get in formation.
Tipo, buy us some time. Go get eaten or something.
Oh, don't say that!
No breaks?
Don't
You
worry.
owe me. Tiger blade! Demon fist! Stay on guard.
Peace upon us.
One, fully charged. Fourth wave! Demonic chaos! Ready? Fully charged. Fourth wave!
Please keep them away. Unleash cloud of darkness.
Demon fist!
Absolve us of sin.
Thanks, Elise. Now she's gonna get killed. Stay, come here, you assholes.
Peace upon us.
Stay on guard.
Not yet. Ready?
Fully charged. Fourth wave! Demon fist! Arc fire! Stay on guard. Stay on guard.
Ready?
Ready for this? Fourth wave!
Not yet.
Arc fire! Stay on guard. Not bad.
This isn't good.
Don't get cocky now.
Ready?
Fully charged. Fourth wave! Demon fist! Stay on guard.
Don't worry.
Wanna run? Dance!
We got one.
That's one.
Fully charged. Fourth wave!
Peace upon us.
No breaks?
Now. Hit. Sunspark. Hit.
Please keep them away. Unleash cloud of darkness.
Finish them off.
Ready?
Fully charged. Fourth wave! Demonic chaos!
Peace upon us.
There!
Whoa, that was way too scary!
I'm glad you're safe, Tipo.
Oh yeah, I'm glad too.
Really? You tried to use him as bait.
We got a spirit bangle and a heal bangle for that. While in overlimit state, you can perform a powerful mystic art by holding down X while hitting a foe with an arcane art. Using a mystic art ends the overlimit state, so time your activation carefully. Good, so we can do mystic arts now. Once we get them. I don't even know if I have mine yet. We might.
Riza Maxia to Jude! This is no place to space out!
Oh, sorry.
Don't sweat it, kid. No skin off our teeth.
What's wrong?
I don't know. What is wrong, Elise?
Just thinking about Zhao. Why did he give his life to protect me?
Because he cared about you. Why else
Maybe
would
because
he?
he cared about you.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I think...
You don't want to talk about it?
I still
Apparently
need time
not.
to think about it.
Okay,
That's
sorry
fair.
I can't be of much help. Maybe Mila or Rowan can figure it out.
If we ever find them.
I'm sorry too.
Don't worry about it. Let's keep pushing forward.
I like how Muse's just sitting on top of that icicle. Alright, so now... Get the art. Then we're gonna go head for that one down there. What did I even get? Dragon shot? Lulu. Hey, get. Alright, we'll get this for him. Moonlight Cleft. Might as well finish these all. And I think that's really it. What's this? TP gain 2. Strength 2. Let's get him strength 2. And then Elise, we can just keep... We want to get her the TP. That's why I'm going for these. Because she's basically a strict mage. There, that'll help her out a lot. Side 2. Yeah, we'll get that. Can I give her that spirit? No, I can't. Will you stop? My cat keeps trying to eat things. I'd rather have her have that. It's just better, period. Guess we can give her that. Assault 3? Stop! My cats keep trying to eat something. Mind up and life up? Sure, why not? Alright.
Those Aqua Dragons sure weren't shy about coming after us.
They must have been half-starved or something.
I guess in
I
that
bet
fight
there's
it
not
wants you
much
to use
to
a
eat in this
mystic art?
spirit
I don't
climb.
know.
It was probably my fault. I fought them before we all met.
You fought the Aqua Dragons by yourself?
I had to. They were trying
That's crazy.
to eat me. I was so scared.
Oh, are Aqua Dragons drawn to garish trinkets?
Tipo isn't a trinket.
As you say. I suppose it does appear to be somewhat edible, and looks quite tasty, in fact.
No, don't eat me.
Alright. Let's continue on. Is this a dead end? I think this literally goes nowhere.
Maybe Mila might know.
Oh, no thanks. I don't want to fight you. I don't really think there's anything here. The game is pretty vague with what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to oh. Okay. I forget that Xillia has these climbing things in it. These bats are really annoying. I really don't like them.
Try fire! Take this, Jude! Try fire! All right!
Nice one.
Home strike! That's 1!
Fully charged.
Force blade! All right!
I literally think... Oh. There's a climbing thing right there.
Here we go.
Try fire!
Guard down.
Well, that's his,
Ready?
Got it.
His arcane art, if you ever wanted to see what it was.
Here we go. Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch.
We're pretty good. Alright. No! No! I was just trying to itch my
Don't
head.
get killed. Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin.
I think to do a mystic art, you have to have the gauge full all the way.
All right.
Nice one.
Home strike. Ready?
Fully charged.
Fourth wave.
Sorry about that.
Alright. Now, can we maybe climb up the wall? Hello, sir. We're just gonna casually walk
You seem
beside you.
unwell.
It's nothing. I was just thinking about what happened.
Oh, this is the exit. Okay. One more turtle for prosperity's sake.
Their souls come forth. There's more?
Here we go. No brakes?
Try fire.
Finish them off.
Home. Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave. Now, is fighting the only
Ah! I don't think I have the mystic art. I might. It might be in the next. Trying to see. I don't think so. If I don't, we'll get it eventually. Alright, where are we going? The Zelen Woods? I guess is how you pronounce it. The Zelen Woods? Where's this go? The Zelen Woods Temple. Huh. I guess that's where we should go.
I'm hungry.
And because I didn't feed them in a while, they're gonna start being annoying. Fine, use this. There you go. Now be quiet. Lulu! Hey! Stop! Go! Lulu! Go on!
Time to go to work.
I'll help. Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave.
Here we go.
Kick. Ready?
Got it.
Oh, these guys are like golems, basically.
Roar.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. Dude, you played this the first time. Yes, I played this game when it came out years ago.
Is fighting the only answer?
All right.
The reason I started playing this was because its anniversary was like in September, I think, or this fall, and I wanted to replay it, so I have played this game in the past, to answer your question. It's a lot of fun. Alright, what do I have here? Max HP? Sure. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Ooh, what's this? Demon Inferno. Dark Radiance. And Cross Cleave. Huh. Bunch of new arts. We'll want to pick all of those up at some point.
Watch out.
These guys always fire.
Nice one.
Variable fire.
Oh, there goes Variable Trigger. That was cool.
Ready?
Fully charged. Force wave.
We're so
Did that answer your
strong when
question?
we work together.
Yeah, everyone's so cool.
I don't know if I answered your question. I want to give him, that dragon one. Just to try it. Dragon shot? Just to see what this does.
And if you don't eat a lot, you'll never grow bazungas.
Oh my god, Tipo! Now let's go in here. If you haven't caught the drift yet, bazungas are
This
boobs.
would have been a great secret fort when I was a kid.
And they talk about them a lot in this game. You're welcome. Let's go get this chest. We'll fight this golem or whatever they call them in this game.
Here we
Golems.
go again.
Let's see.
Dragon,
Finish them off.
ready?
Ready for this?
Force wave! Dragon shot!
That's cool. It's cool. It's like an uppercut.
Take this! Jude! Fall!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin!
Finish them off.
Dragon shot! Ready?
Got it. Demonic chaos! Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold.
I won't let any...
Okay, Jude leveled up. That's good. Let's go get that art. Of course, we're gonna be one short. That's okay. Red basil. I'm 99% sure we're going to the temple. I remember that part pretty well. I think that's where Mila went. Oh, and then there's Canbelar. I think this is where she went.
Where are we?
That's Canbelar's castle.
Jude!
Yep. That's where she is.
You're okay.
Mila, I missed you!
As Tipo rubs on her boobs.
Am I glad to see you?
I'm so glad you're all safe. It's good to see you again.
Oh my
I
gosh, enough.
wholeheartedly agree.
Mila?
Oh, do I know you? I've never seen you before.
Huh?
Why, I am your elder sister.
Sister? I don't have a sister.
What's going on, Muse?
This may be our first time speaking true. Yet we are both spirits born into this world at nearly the same time.
Well, you definitely are a spirit. That much I can believe.
No need to be so suspicious. What could a spirit gain from impersonating your sister? You are Maxwell, after all.
Aren't you?
It's true, it wouldn't gain her anything.
Why did you appear before Jude?
Because you summoned me before him, or rather, your powerful feelings for him summoned me.
Seems awfully sketchy
Really?
to me if
Could
that Mila
even
doesn't
be
know her.
possible?
I don't know.
It's
I'll admit I've been hearing a voice in my dreams.
oh, it's
Wingo?
Wingle.
Hold that thought. So the information was correct.
What information was correct? I don't know what you're talking about.
Attention. Attention. I am Gilland. You have my most sincere apologies for forcibly occupying your city. Please understand that subjugation is not our goal. Such extreme measures were only necessary to prevent an apocalyptic war between two superpowers.
Gilland is evil.
You have my word that we at Exodus will
If you haven't figured that out already.
to preserve your safety and your livelihood. We desire the same thing you do. Eternal peace for Rita Maxia.
I despise that man, Gilland. He promotes peace, even as he uses Spyrex to hurt humans and spirit kind alike.
We may have no choice but to eliminate him and his group.
I agree.
How will we do that?
Those people have armored soldiers and flying ships and big cannons and...
Alvin, it's time you came clean. You should tell us everything you know.
Yeah, spit it out, Alvin. Share it all.
Alvin!
I assume Gaius won't stand for this.
He is inviting us in. Frankly, I'm surprised he even revealed himself to us.
Yeah.
Maybe they're testing us?
It's not
Maybe.
a trap, is it?
What are
Could
we
be.
waiting for? Let's go.
What happened?
I'm on the straight and narrow now. I promise.
Oh,
And
so you're
why would
done
we believe
being
you this time?
a
I
cheater?
have a score to settle with Gillen. Let me be the one to finish him off. If I betray you again, you have my permission to run me through with that sword of yours. So let me come
Oh,
with you.
Jesus.
And if
He
I
gave us permission to
refuse?
kill him.
Then I'll kill him on my own.
Very well.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We have to find out what Gaius is planning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Planning something, clearly. Yay, the whole party's back. Alright, Leia. Welcome back. Staff Rain. I think that move's supposed to be pretty good. Let's get this one, I guess, to expand her thing. HP Surge. Am I missing any arts? I don't think so. Mind Up. These ones are all pretty decent. Mind Up, Life Up, Assault. Get her overextension, I suppose. There we go. I really do like this system they use for arts and leveling up. Crescent Flash, we definitely want to get her that, so let's go straight for that guy. Okay, here's Mila. Let's do this just to finish that off. HP Surge. Some sort of a shift. I feel like that's decent for her. Overextension usually is a pretty decent move. Or skill. It's not a move. There we go. Let's see. What did we get? Blade Torrent. That's a light move. Let's see. Spirit 2, let's get her that. If there's like certain games you guys want to see me play or stream, let me know. I have considered learning how to speedrun Pokemon games. So if you would be interested in seeing that, let me know. A lot of the streamers I watch are actually speedrunners. and it's definitely interesting to me, so it's something that I have thought about doing. If it's something you want to see, you know, let me know. Games I own, I have Silver, Soul Silver, Let's Go, Eevee. I have Pokemon Sword, Sapphire, Ruby. I think that's everything that I have. So yeah, if there's something you would want to see in particular, let me know. Because I would definitely be open to trying. I don't know how good I would be, but it might be something you might be interested in watching. After I beat this game, I probably will play the sequel. But I don't know how often I'll be able to stream if my husband starts streaming again on his channel. So, just keep that in mind. He's trying really hard to grow his following. I've mainly just been doing this for fun. Oh, okay, he's out. Alright, so let's see what we got here. She's got a ton. Assault 3. Light Guard, Life Up, Mind Up. It's not that good. Casting Window. Dexterity. Actually, want to give her Assault 3. I can't. Okay, those are useful at least. I'll give her Link Brigade if I could. Should really try and get him strength too at some point. Alright, let's see what Gaius is up to.
Sister?
I am. Although it differs from the way you humans conceive of sisterhood.
In what way?
I couldn't say. I know little about the human version of the concept.
I haven't even eaten lunch yet. It's almost 1 o'clock.
So,
all I ate today was a
elementally,
muffin.
what kind of spirit are you?
Oh my. What temerity to ask such a personal question.
Wait, what?
Alvin!
You're committing sexual harassment!
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean anything.
Oh, okay then.
Sheesh. Every bit the painter's sister is, but in a completely different way.
I'm quite impressed with these armaments. I'm all the stronger for the skill of their craftsmen.
I don't know. You were pretty strong to begin with.
Ta-da! Look! Look, everyone, look! Check out my awesome new duds!
Not bad. Not bad. Might look a tad classier if you cut.
Alright, let's expand everything. We probably have no items. Okay, I definitely want to try and see if any of these weapons are worth it. I guess these are better. That's definitely better. That's debatably better. That's way too expensive. Alright, let's see. Rune Mail, sure, sure. Nightmare Helm, I'm not buying 3 of those. Of course, after we do that, we get a Mithril Guard. Any of the headgear better for the girls? Stop eating everything! This stupid cat!
I have you to thank for saving Jude.
Not at all. Jude was quite a help to me. Thanks to his direct tethering with me, I was able to recharge much of my lost mana.
Jude, you direct tethered with her?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Muse
no.
asked me to. Was that bad?
Bad? It's,
Oh no.
direct tethering is something a spirit and a human do when,
Since we were together
basically
constantly, he was able to fill me with
oh
loads
my
of mana.
god.
I had no idea you were that kind of man.
Why is she so angry?
I can't believe you'd ask me to explain that to you. Do you just
Somebody
want to
better
hear me
clip
say
that,
it?
cause
Is that what you're into?
Someone tell me what is going on with these spirits.
you had sex with her, Jude. I don't know how you didn't figure that out.
Everyone sure has gotten stronger.
Especially you. You've really improved.
I appreciate the increased strength, but I worry I'm bulking up too much.
Never took you for
Bulking
one
up
to
too
care.
much?
Of course. The Lord of Spirits needs a suitable
I didn't
vessel.
want to do that. Oops, I
Better
didn't
to be
want to do that.
toned than to be out of shape.
Totally. Strength is beauty. I think it's a good look. Buff Mila is the best Mila.
Well, if everyone thinks so, maybe I will try to tone up a bit more.
Do it, Mila. Yoked out bazongas.
Okay.
Oh my god, this
Yoked
game
out
and its sexual
bazongas.
references.
I'm not sure you'd want that.
Are we good with the sexualness?
Does anyone else think that Alvin's acting kinda weird? Alvin's always weird.
Oh my
Hey,
god, this is
Alvin,
literally
why is
called The
Tipo
Secret
always
of the
talking about
Bazongas.
Bazongas? What does that even mean?
Oh, he finally asks. It seems you're ready to take the first steps towards becoming a man.
Why do you have to make everything so weird? Forget I even asked.
Bazongas are the burning fire at the heart of manhood.
Oh my gosh, that's so disturbing coming
Rowan?
from Rowan.
Jude, there are times to play it cool, but a man who fears his own passions is no man at all.
Yes, exactly what I was trying to say.
I'm not even sure I know what we're talking about.
Then you will never
Oh, come
know
on,
Bazongas.
Jude.
You have to want it, Jude. You have to need it.
Then teach me about Bazongas.
I can barely hear you. You have to mean it.
Teach me about Bazongas!
Whoa! Don't go shouting things like that!
Ay,
Don't
ay,
scold him,
ay.
Leia. I read about this in a book. It's called
Oh my
Puberty.
god.
We're supposed to be
This
understanding and supportive.
game.
Don't hate us.
There's no shame in being burned by the fire of manhood.
You just...
All right. Now this is some pretty nice gear.
You really are cutting an impressive figure.
Oh my god. Are we done with the skits? Please? Jesus. Alright, there he is,
come.
King Gaius. And his amazing voice acting.
So in the end, you've chosen to trust that man. You're more naive than I thought, Maxwell.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you
Yup.
intend to challenge them yourselves, we won't attempt to stop you.
But first, there's something you need to tell us. I want you to tell us what you know about the schism.
I don't
What's
know anything.
that?
Speak up.
2 millennia ago, I cast the spirit art, Schism.
Story
It
time.
created a
Get
new
some
world
popcorn.
and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Riza Maxia.
Did Mila just say that she created the entire world?
I mean, she is the king of the
Wow,
spirits.
She's like a goddess or something.
She's God, basically.
It was for protecting spirits and humans.
Riza Maxia
Basically.
is sealed.
Yeah, we're
That
sealed from
implies
outer
the
space.
existence of another world outside the schism. does it
Ah,
not?
Gaius, you're
Yes.
onto it.
And that world is called Olympius.
Olympius,
I was
huh?
gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus
I don't
convinced
know.
Noctigal that it was a weapon.
Yes.
But all
So there is
along,
an
they were
alien
plotting to
planet.
create a device that would dispel
Basically.
the schism.
Dispel the schism. To what end?
I do not know. I wonder if perhaps they were looking for a means to siphon mana back to Olympius.
No. All Exodus ever wanted was to go home. Back
Go
home to
home.
Olympius. It's all we've wanted for more than 20 years since we became trapped in Riza Maxia. We needed to find a way to either break through the schism or dispel it completely.
What do you mean? Are you from there?
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate
Oh,
its
right, because
creator.
I guess Exodus is from there. That makes sense.
I see. So that's why Exodus kept trying to kill you.
Yep.
It doesn't add up. What is Gillen's master plan?
I'm confused. I still don't understand.
I don't either.
Gillen's actions are not going to get Exodus home any faster.
How
He
exactly
didn't
are
need
we
to
supposed to
bring the whole
fly up
Olympian
there?
Army. In unifying Riza Maxia, that was never our original intention.
Gillen must intend to make use of Riza Maxia with the schism intact. But for what purpose?
That's it. The Otherworld reactor plan.
The what now?
Huh? The hell's that?
Most folks knew it as the Spirit Fuel Plan.
That
What's
sounds
that?
bad.
I remember my cousin telling me about it when I was still a kid back on the other side. Something about capturing spirits and using them as fuel for Spyrexes.
So you're saying Gillen's ultimate goal is to corral all the spirits?
And do what
But
with them?
that doesn't make sense either. If all he wants is spirits, then why bother with the lies? Unless he's planning on trapping us in Rize Maxia for our mana lobes.
Jesus.
He seeks to use the people of Riza Maxia as a power source?
Yeah, he's a
Man is
douchebag.
insane.
Yep. That's
Gillen
putting it lightly.
most likely returned to Exodus HQ on the ocean. The Olympian army is with him, so getting there by boat won't be easy.
Well then, perhaps we can commandeer one of the flying ships they have docked at Cambalar.
Oh yeah, right. Because that sounds easy.
It may indeed be our only option.
Very well. We attack tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to war, boys.
Wait a minute, Gaius. Aren't we gonna team up on this? I mean, we both want the same thing, so...
It's not a social gathering.
Just how stupid are you anyway?
It was Maxwell who created the schism, and trapped us all inside of it in the first place. Imprisonment is not so easily forgiven. It's entirely possible. We
So
may end up
he's
fighting each
basically
other
mad
again.
because Maxwell
I'm sure you can understand why we're not ready to get all buddy-buddy with you.
Like I said, do what you want. Just make sure to stay out of our way.
Can you believe it? The nerve of those guys!
They must be short-handed. Why else would they share that kind of information with us?
Despite what they said, I still believe that they are counting on all of us.
For now, at least.
So now what?
Perhaps this is the opportunity to speak to Wingle that I've been waiting for.
Rest at the room in the temple. Okay. Is Wingle even up here? Is there anything even up here? No. So yeah, so you can even see from like this past, oh, I guess you can't go up there. Okay. Like that whole scene like could have been dragged out, but they sped through it pretty quickly. What's over here? Is there anything on this side? Sometimes Tales games will hide items. Nope. Alright, let's just head into the room, I guess.
You wander off again?
Sorry to wake you, kid.
You didn't. I can't sleep. So what happened with you today?
What's with this sudden interrogation?
You just have me worried is all. Do you still want to go back home to Olympias?
Worry about your own problems, kid. You want to protect Mila, right?
No, she can protect herself. I just want to make sure she wins. I think that's the kind of help she needs most.
Huh. So you want to stay with her forever, then?
What? Alv, what are you talking about?
You won't have any reason to stay with her once this is all over, you know.
I know.
If you don't tell her how you really feel, someone else will beat you to the punch. You can't just count on destiny to work everything out for you. Fate doesn't have your back.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I need more time.
You really do listen to everything I say, don't you?
Huh?
Nighty-night, kid.
Alright, now what? Kill some time until bedtime. What does that mean? Go talk to people?
Can't sleep?
No.
Nope.
Me neither. You don't want to ask me anything about what I revealed earlier today?
No, you did the right thing. The just thing.
At least I hope so. Justice is a complicated concept. It means different things to different people.
And what is justice to you?
Oh. Hi, Gaius.
I thought this wasn't a social gathering.
Answer me, Maxwell.
I guess you guys have figured out how to
It is the power
quarantine.
of will that resides within one's heart.
In this, we are both in agreement. Those with this willpower bear a responsibility to this world. The strong must protect and guide the weak.
Gaius, weakness isn't an affliction of the body, but of the heart. The world will always have weak-willed people, but that in itself isn't a bad thing.
Then we must protect the weak until they can become strong. That is our duty.
We?
Yes. All who are strong must look after the weak. It is the only way to ensure that future generations will have sufficient strength as well.
So that's your solution to the problem I posed in Fezabel Marsh.
As I told you then, I can chart a new future for mankind if I just have enough power. But if a man like Gillen takes the stage, a man who can only use power for his own gain, then mankind will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not up to me to approve your answer. Your concept of justice is your own. It's not my place to interfere.
As you say.
The two of you sure are alike.
How so?
No matter how extreme her words are, I think there's always truth to them. I get the same sense from you.
Do you want to be like Maxwell?
I wouldn't mind it, although I know that's impossible.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, bye. See you later.
We should probably get some rest.
Yes. The showdown's tomorrow.
The showdown. The big showdown. Alright, now what? Leave the temple. Who's in the party? Just me. Let's save. Because I don't remember. I don't know how she's warm. She's wearing, like, no clothes.
How do you intend to hijack a ship that's docked in the sky?
Good
We'll
question.
use the wyverns in the castle.
You have to get there first.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
We shall march up the main road and reclaim it.
What? You can't be serious.
Indeed. At the very least, you should split into 2 groups. Create a diversion.
Here's one thing I hate in video games.
Keep
when you
your
split into
tactics
groups.
to yourself, you old
And you go
fart.
back and forth in different groups in a
Jude,
dungeon.
Do you know what you have to do?
Of course. I have to help Mila win. It's that simple.
Pretty much.
Then let's go.
There's a path leading into the city off the side of the temple.
I'm pretty sure we have
Why can't we all
to
stick together?
do some things in the
What
city.
shall we do?
Let's see.
We can take that side path from the temple into the city, then move along the roofs to the castle. From there,
Yep,
we can
we're gonna
both
jump the
capture
roofs.
flying battleship and retake the castle and its soldiers. Meanwhile, Gaius and the others will create their diversion.
Yep.
Sure would be nice if they let us in on their plan for once.
Anyway, let's go.
You got it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Muse certainly is easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say?
I guess.
Oh my god, shut up.
Leave Jude alone for half a second and he always comes back with some new girl.
My neck is killing me.
Did you sleep on it wrong?
No, it's been this way since I was swept into the Fezabel marsh flow.
I have a poultice you can use, although it was intended for lower back pain.
Jude, it's pretty faint, but I think there's a footprint on your face.
Huh. I did have a dream that Agria was repeatedly stomping my head.
From the size
Ow.
and shape of that footprint, it would seem that dream was no dream at all.
What is wrong with her? Why would she do that?
Maybe she was trying to apologize, saying we got off on the wrong foot?
Oh dear. I'm going to chalk this one up to a concussion.
You don't know how close you just came to getting another boot in your face.
So many
I'm
scenes.
sorry for getting you tangled up in this war.
Not at all. I welcome the opportunity. As a spirit, I can never forgive those who use Spyrex.
It is good to have your strength on our side. You have my gratitude.
Your gratitude? As a big sister, what choice do I have but to keep my little sister out of trouble?
A bit condescending, aren't we?
Ah, isn't it wonderful to have a family?
Is that what we are?
It would seem so.
Oh, it is just wonderful having
How
a
long do
family.
you intend to accompany us?
However long I must. It is my duty to serve Lord Maxwell in the eradication of this Exodus group of Spyrex users.
I don't recall ordering that.
Your memories are your own, but it is the truth.
Regardless, it sure is good to have a
My
great
cats are
spirit
currently
on our
playing
side.
in the background.
Yes.
While we get through all these
And
skits.
I would be most grateful
So yeah, if you ever
if
play
you
a
would
Tales
continue
game,
to
be
direct
prepared for
tether with
skits,
me.
because they're in all,
I
well,
knew it.
they're
You
in the
really
newer
are in
games
that kind
more
of
than the older
relationship.
ones, but
I...
anything from
Why
like the
won't anyone
PlayStation
explain
2
this to
forward,
me?
they have skits. Oh my gosh. So many
Stare at me like
skits.
that!
What exactly is this strange object that is speaking to me?
Strange? Strange? Maybe you should take a peek in the mirror, weirdo!
Oh my, rude as well as strange. I cannot say that I am fond of it.
The mean spirit lady is calling me rude! Tipo, are you okay? Wow, she can even frazzle Tipo. I bet she really is
Impressive.
stronger than Mila.
It's her natural obliviousness that makes her so formidable.
Unless that's just an act. Although that would be even scarier.
That's no act. She is Mila's sister, after all.
And you just say that in front of me? Who's the oblivious one now?
So
Yeah.
you've lost the four and gathered these strange humans in their place. What a peculiar choice.
And my band of strange
Indeed.
companions keeps growing.
Oh my gosh, why are there
I
so
ask a
many?
What is it?
It's about Zhao. Do you know why he saved Elise?
A difficult question. I could speculate, but we
So
have no
many
way of knowing
skits.
if I was right.
I'm just sharing
It looked to
stuff
me
on
like he
Instagram while this
sacrificed
is playing
himself to
out.
honor a vow he had made. But what sort of vow and to whom, I couldn't begin to guess.
So nobody knows.
Why not ask the other
Not
members
really.
of the Chimeriad? They would know Zhao better than we do.
But they're so
True.
scary. You guys do it!
That could certainly be arranged. However,
Would you be satisfied with an answer that you didn't find for yourself?
That's true.
Are we done? Finally. Does this guy say anything? Oh, well, that's not the right way. I think I made that mistake when I played the game the first time. It's like I came up this path by all the soldiers, and I thought that that was the way to go, but it's not. You have to go this. My cats are playing, if you're wondering what all the commotion is in the background. What's this guy say? Not much. I'm pretty sure there's enemies up here, yeah. Oh,
Let's
Jesus
keep this
Christ.
Up we go! Alright!
That was a lot of damage. I don't even know how the PS3 handled that. Yeah, we're getting this. Go. One more point. Anything else I can get for her?
The snowfall sure is...
Everyone, get down.
He sure is strong.
You could say that
He
again.
sure is.
Jude, behind you.
Huh?
You gonna gawk all day, kid? Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I'd gawk at Gaius too. He's pretty cool.
There.
I think I was going this way. No, this way.
There.
There we go.
Don't mess with me!
Nice job. Now's our chance. Nice job.
Let's go. I did it.
I can't.
Ooh, at least got a level 2. Cool. We're level 43. We're doing pretty good. Ooh. TP will not be concerned with an over limit. That's absurd. Revive. Dark Visitor. Yeah, we want to get both of those. I don't even know what Revive does. An ally is granted the ability to automatically resurrect from KO once during battle. I see. So it must be something she just casts, and then if you die, you get resurrected. Let's keep going here. This nurse turned on. She, like, never uses it.
Onward.
I'll cover you.
Oh, there's Dreadwings. That would look cool. Let's feed them something so they will stop bothering me. There we go. Is there anything down here? No, I guess we do have to go over here. This is kind of cool. You're on rooftop.
I'll stop them in their tracks. I'll cover you. All right, nice job. Look out.
Let's go.
Lightning strike. Look out. Demon turn.
Let's go.
Roger. Final kill. Lightning strike.
Leia the Slayer! What? You like it? It's your new nickname. Leia the Slayer! Mess with me and I'll beat ya!
So this is experience.
It's so silly. Who got the level? Oh, Mila did. Okay. I'll do that. Hostiles.
Onward.
Dragon shot! Is fighting the only
Dragon
answer?
Shot would actually be really good to launch somebody in the air and then be fighting as Leia or Mila because they both can do air fighting. I just realized that.
Thank you.
They appear to be struggling.
Shouldn't we help them?
Their diversion will be for naught if we join them.
We have to save His Highness.
Don't let them lay a finger on His Highness or the civilians!
The people really do love him.
Indeed.
If I'm not mistaken, your job here is still to help Mila win.
That's right. Let's go, Leia.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's freezing! There's so much snow, I can't even tell where we're going!
Right direction or not, we'd better keep moving before we freeze.
Let's get out of here. I always liked that sequence.
We must commandeer the bridge.
That it up there?
Whoa. It's got two Spyrex things on it.
Repel the hostiles!
We'll have to fight our way through.
Dragon shot!
Look out!
Demon Fist! That's one!
My sword rings true.
Come on, how many soldiers does this tub carry?
A lot. It's a ship.
Let's split into two groups. One group can run over to the bridge and bring the ship to ground level.
Good idea. That way Gaius and his crew can reinforce us. Then we can break through these troops.
All right, then the question is who shall go?
I'm gonna stay here and fight. Mila, you should go.
Are you sure, Jude?
I couldn't help overhearing your plan with these perfect ears of mine!
Isn't that...
Ivor?
Hey!
Moron.
Who the hell are you?
Ivor?
Oh, wow. That idiot survived.
Hit the showers, fraud! The curtain just closed on you! I'm the new star of the show now!
Thanks, Ivor. I'll rest. I could use a breather.
No, 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 no! This is all wrong! Now you're supposed to explode into a jealous rage!
Okay, in that case, I'll take care of it.
Ha! You think I'm just gonna let you play the hero? Gangway!
You've gotten pretty good at handling him.
Nah, that just kind of popped into my head.
Well, he totally ignored Mila this time.
Maybe he's obsessed with you now, Jude. But if he pulls his own weight, I have no complaints. Anyway, let's go. Jude.
All right.
Finally.
I have seized control of the ship. Drop your weapons and surrender.
Ivor, set us down on the ground.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Fly loop-de-loops? This button maybe? No? This must be it.
Idiot. What do you do this time?
Hopeless as usual.
Yep.
Quite a predicament.
Can you tell us anything about these things?
Now's hardly the time to chat. You're under attack.
You're useless.
Watch out!
Savage War! Hit! Try light! Roger! Final down! Hit! Let's go!
Alright, nice job. I will fulfill my mission.
Not much to tell. We beat them up.
I'm right there with you.
That was pretty easy.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, I am glad it's over. Uh-oh.
We'll take over from here.
Hey, they made it.
Gaius probably didn't need us after all.
Lady Mila, are you unharmed?
Yes, thanks to everyone but you.
What?
The ship is ours! Let's return to the castle.
Here, let me help you up.
Nice panty shot.
How long until we can set sail?
I have every available man working to get the ship's systems under control. It may take a few hours.
Yep.
Looks like we still have some time.
Let's rest until then.
Is this talk to everybody in your party? Is Wingle around? There's Ivor. I guess he does squats when he's bored.
I wonder what those two are talking about.
Don't know.
You wish to speak with me?
You told me earlier you have a booster implanted in your body. Why would you do such a thing?
Why? If you have to ask, then you'd never understand.
But you're still just a young man. How could you throw away your life?
The answer is simple. I await my opportunity to kill the king.
What? That is your reason?
Gaius is worthy of the throne. That is undeniable.
Yep.
So I was left with only two options. Resist or submit.
You are a strong young man.
No, you're just a weak old one.
I have given a lot of thought to what you said earlier. It would seem that Gaius is capable of leading his people down the correct path.
Are you saying you'll support him?
Gaius may be Rashagal's only hope now that it has lost its king. I shall summon Rashagal's finest warriors here before the battle with Exodus. With your permission, of course.
A wise decision.
Alrighty. Is anybody on this side?
Are the others around?
It's just us.
You still trying to figure out why Zhao saved you?
Yes. Mila and Rowan weren't any help.
They were like, dead guys tell no tales.
That's not true. They didn't say it like that.
Tipo's got a point, though. When someone passes away, his secrets die with him.
But I remember something my parents told me once.
What's that?
They said that people who die are reborn as spirits.
Sure. That makes sense.
If that's the case, maybe the dead are always with us, even now. We just can't see them. And that means we have to protect them.
I see. You're right.
I'll probably stream till 2 o'clock. I get a 2-hour stream. There's Mila. Or we'll stream a little bit longer.
Why are you standing
This
out
stream
in the
has
cold?
been very, very story heavy. And fighting. We've done quite a bit in this stream,
What's wrong?
actually.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What's wrong?
Are you sure? Maybe you should sit down and rest for a bit.
Yes, maybe this is simply fatigue. I'll take up your offer.
Feeling any better?
Not really. But don't worry about it. Maybe if we just chat for a while, this will pass.
Okay, sure. So, what's the outside world like?
Olympias. What do you wish to know?
Well, stuff like the climate, how the people are, things like that.
I don't really know.
Huh.
Is that strange?
No, I just figured you'd know something. But it sounds like it's been some time since you've seen it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of memory. I simply just don't know.
Oh,
Has she never
don't
been
worry
there?
about it. I was just curious, that's all.
All I know is that Spyrex use is rampant on Olympias.
Why would the people there rely on Spyrex instead of just using their mana lobes?
Using Spyrex is easier. No doubt the temptation was just too strong for them. I have a question for you too, actually.
What is it?
Do you, how do I put this?
You sure everything is okay? You're acting weird today.
Say
The
hi
ship
to
is ready for departure.
Lulus.
Please return to the castle.
Okay, come here. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. You sit with mommy.
I guess we should head
You
back.
sit on mommy lap. Sit on mommy.
Muse, don't scare Jude like that.
Good girl.
Mila, may I speak with you in private for a moment?
You two can catch up. I'll just wait back at the castle.
Happies. No, the time on this is definitely wrong. It's like, it's fast. Yeah, let's keep going. What are you doing? What are you doing? Happy.
Huh? Mila's not
There's
with
a
you?
kitty sitting on my lap because I grabbed her. Now she's happy.
She's
She
spending
tried to
some
bite
time
me,
with
but now
Muse.
she's happy. You happy? Why are you trying to biteys? You good girl.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey. She tried to bite me. Well, that's
That was
cats for
quick.
you.
You could say that.
Tales games have an obsession with
The
cats
gang's
too.
all here. Let's go see
I don't know if
Gaius.
the cats. I don't know if
Hold
we've
on,
seen them in
everyone.
this game.
Gaius and the others are taking this fight very seriously. We
They have
must
like a
make
whole
sure
special
we are
place
fully
in
prepared.
Zisteria.
Yeah, good point.
Now what? Talk to Gaius in the throne room and depart.
Listen, Mila. About Ivor.
Why are you whispering?
Because Ivor can hear a pin drop half a mile away.
He can, that's true. He's ridiculous.
When he flew in on that wyvern, he was able to hear everything we said. So what is it?
I wouldn't worry you two. It's the wyverns that have great hearing, not Ivor. They navigate by channeling wind spirits to bring them every noise within miles. They probably just told Ivor what they heard.
Do you really think so?
If your handmaid really had such good ears, don't you think he'd be a little less deaf to subtext?
Oh. So what about Ivor?
Huh? Oh, I was just going to ask why he's so deaf to subtext when he has such great ears.
Ah, a popular topic apparently.
Flying ships?
Giant lumps of metal soaring through the sky. Kinda terrifying, isn't it?
You think
No, not
so?
really.
I find the idea fascinating.
I'm quite excited myself, riding in a flying ship. It's beyond my wildest dreams.
It is pretty cool.
Why are boys so into stuff like this?
I failed to see the
I don't know.
appeal myself.
You tell me.
Hey, Muse, do these things ever fall out of the sky?
I don't know, but...
But what?
But I don't really care. If it did, I'd just fly away.
Well, that settles that. I'll be holding on to you.
Yeah, I guess. She would just fly away too.
Relay this to all troops. We believe the enemy base to be an enormous structure. All soldiers should review their indoor combat procedures.
Yes, sir.
I anticipate difficulty getting the word to everyone. Call in all of the relay team reserves.
Yes, sir!
Hey.
I see you're keeping busy.
Of course. 99% of a battle is won before it starts.
So at this
True.
point, the fighting is just a formality.
Pretty
I
much.
leave nothing to chance. That's why I haven't accounted for your group at all. All I expect from you is a distraction. Should you die in the process, my plans will not be disrupted.
What?
Gotta have a backup plan for everything. I
Fair
don't blame
enough.
him.
Was that true for Zhao too? Did his death not disrupt your plans?
It was not, and it did. Zhao's strength was a trusted resource, not a destabilizing factor like your own. He was a man who not only bested me, but even challenged Gaius one-on-one.
Oh, were you two friends?
Friends? Ah, this must be how a child sees the world. It doesn't matter what we were. What matters now is that our military strength doesn't waver from his loss.
You certainly don't make your emotions easy to read.
You'd be
Nope,
wise not to
he
waste
surely
your energy
doesn't.
trying. The time of battle is at hand. Rest while you still can.
Once we get to this next segment, we'll Sure. We'll probably end the stream, like I said.
What are Rashagal's soldiers doing here?
I summoned them here, although fewer came than I had hoped.
Ah, looks like Ivor's still here too.
That fool. He abandoned his duty to Neokera.
He is a fool.
Your Highness, perhaps a few words.
Gotta motivate the troops.
Once, we turned our swords upon each other and fought for control of Riza Maxia. Today, we come together not as enemies, but as allies. We have already located the enemy's headquarters, a ship known as the Zenithra. Fear not the battle to come, brothers. United, we will not falter. Together, we shall reclaim our world!
Damn straight we will.
Launch the ship.
Your Highness! We've detected a high-energy channeling circle surrounding all of Rize Maxia.
Uh-oh. That's not
Here
good.
it comes!
That is not good.
What's happening? It's like my mana's being sucked dry.
I know this feeling.
They're using the Lance of Kresnik to absorb the entire world's mana.
The spirit fuel plan.
I won't let them hurt our people. I will
Not
protect
good.
Riza Maxia. Make us airborne!
Not good.
It would seem the channeling circle has no effect at this altitude.
Are you okay? I've got an awful headache. Better have you looked at in the infirmary. I'll come with you.
The infirmary.
What's wrong?
Where did Mila go?
I don't know.
I do not see her.
I'll go find her.
She's on this bloody ship somewhere. More cutscenes.
There you are. I've been looking for you. Mind if I join you?
Sure. It's funny. I was once able to soar like this whenever I wished. But I'm not sure I realized just how beautiful the world is until now. I suppose I took it for granted.
It's very introspective.
Hey, Mila? We talked about this before, but when this battle is over...
Yes?
Yes, Jude?
Actually, never mind.
I see. Jude, there's something I need to tell you. It's about me. About who I really am.
What do you mean?
I never meant for this to happen. But in the end, I lied to you.
Hey, lover boy, get over here.
Wait, what do you mean you lied?
Lied about what? What are you talking about?
She's calling you. You should go. We can finish this conversation later.
All right.
Okay. What do you want, Agria?
Something up?
Something up? Look who's tall and mighty now.
We found the Zenithra.
So it's
You found
time.
the what? It's his time.
Proved.
Bad news, kid. They say a whole fleet of flying battleships is gathering around the Zenithra.
That's not good.
What?
What on God's earth is that?
Jude, what was that? It was
I don't
just
know.
like the lands of Kresnik, wasn't it?
No doubt the Zenithra was the actual source of that light.
And I think that they put another hole in the schism.
You're right. At least no ships were able to come through this time.
Maybe they sent the mana they gathered back to Olympias.
Looks
Maybe.
like your fuel plan theory was right.
It seems like the only time that I'm right is when I'm talking about a worst-case scenario.
Yeah, sadly that's true.
Wait a minute.
Well, looky there.
Oh, it's a ship.
Enemy ship approaching. Everyone, brace for impact.
You guys can't aim very good, can you?
There's our welcoming committee.
Silence all of them!
Let's go!
I love Judgment Gate. So ridiculously good.
Far too easy.
They just keep on coming.
Xillia, Auyuluan Eson Kitty.
Gaius!
Helmsman! Maintain course and ram it to the Zenithra!
All right, fine. If you say so. Just don't try to blame me if we crash and burn!
Oh, cutscene, anime cutscene. Please don't demonetize this, Bamco. Oh, there's more ships. That's not good. Alright. Muse, what are you doing? I guess she's just gonna blow everything up. Yeah, she's really that powerful. She's ridiculous. Did we even get to Olympias yet? Or are we still just floating? Yeah, how come you can do
I seem
that?
to have regained my powers thanks to your tethering.
I never imagined you would possess such power.
Of
Yeah, I didn't
course,
either.
she's your big sis. I'm glad you're on our side.
I am happy to lend my power to your cause.
What are you planning to do?
The mission would fail if the ship were to fall, yes?
I see. It sounds like we'll have to continue asking for your assistance.
Thank you, Muse. Take care.
Be safe. Mila, never forget that you are Maxwell.
We must act quickly, while the enemy reinforcements are being blocked.
We should split into 2 groups.
No. I don't want to.
I know. Do what must be done, right?
We will put a stop to their plans right here. Our targets are Gilland and the Lance of Kresnik.
At your service, Lady Mila.
You again?
Hey, stay out of our way!
But of course! I shall join Gaius's capable crew.
What?
Think you can fill Zhao's shoes in the Chimeriad?
Easily.
Gaius is
Just
like,
watch me.
Let's go.
Guess they know a winner when they see one, phony.
Get over here, idiot.
How rude! But I shall let it slide.
Al.
What?
Try not to die.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we have to go through this ship as a dungeon. And... oh well. The ESS Zenithra. Yeah, this is a dungeon.
Alvin, can you lead the way?
Sorry, kid. I don't know the way.
And
Gillen
the
and I
music
don't
you're
really
hearing
get along.
is from
It's been
Olympias.
20 years since I've been
It
here.
will sound very familiar if and when I play the
Cut
sequel.
me some slack.
It's a very similar
Look, I'll make
theme
it up
that
to
the
you.
second game has.
When we see that Celsius chick, I'll take her down.
You said you
yeah.
wanted to kill Gilland.
Oh, did I?
I can't believe you.
Well, if you do remember anything, let us know, okay?
Truth is, I'd rather not remember.
So she'll just heal us on demand, basically. I may stream later tonight as well. I'm not sure yet. I have to do a Zoom call at 6:30, so maybe I'll do a later stream. I don't know. It depends on if Verizon decides to stream later. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. For now, we're just gonna save the game, and next time we will go through the ship. And yeah. So thanks for hanging out on the stream for a couple hours. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next stream. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and join my Discord, because that's where I'll always post when I'm going to go live. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.